welcome. Stanislav, Barcelona. I love Barcelona. I've been there. Actually studied in Madrid before. Netherlands. Hello, welcome. Hi, Ivan. It's been a long time. Yep. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. We're at almost 100 participants. Hey, Alex. Hey, Matthew. All right. We've got people from London, South Africa, France, bonjour. Where else? Zurich, London, Ontario in Canada, South Africa, Copenhagen, Vietnam, the Netherlands, Warsaw, wow, Barcelona, India, Malaysia, the UK. Wow. I'm so happy that you guys are all here. This is really a testament to how global the Mina community is. So this is really exciting. Thanks everyone for joining in today. This is actually the last live Mina 101 that we're going to be doing. So I'm glad that you guys will be here on, the final one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this poll and I'll share the results with you in case you are interested. But we'll see that the majority of you guys are new within 6 months, less than 6 months, or less than 1 month. And a lot of you guys are also identify as investors, as well as community members and node operators. We've got some app developers, and we even have some industry influencers on the call today. So hello, everybody. I'm happy to have all types of people on this call, and hopefully you guys can start learning something. But today's call was basically just going to go over what is Mina, who is O1 Labs, the Mina use cases, what Mina is used for, how to get involved in the community, news and updates in the community, how to navigate our community on Discord specifically, as well as a final question and answer session on Discord at the end. And if you don't know me already, my name is Andrea. You can find me on Discord as Drea, as well as Telegram as Drea. And I am actually part of the marketing team at O1 Labs. And you'll learn more about O1 Labs later on in this call. All right, so to begin, I just want to go over what is Mina and what does that mean by saying that it's the world's lightest blockchain. So Mina is actually a layer 1 cryptocurrency protocol that replaces the blockchain with an easily verifiable, consistent sized cryptographic proof. All of that to say that the entire Mina blockchain will always be about 22 kilobytes, the size of a couple of tweets. So, as you may know, legacy blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum face that problem of long waits to verify the entire chain since the beginning of time, amounting to hundreds of gigabytes of data. However, Mina, participants on Mina will be able to fully verify the entire network and transactions from their ordinary devices using recursive zero-knowledge proofs, or something that we like to call ZK snarks. Users can then store that proof in a snapshot instead of the entire chain, kind of like a picture. And basically, think about it like sending a postcard of an elephant instead of the massive live elephant itself. And because that snapshot or picture is consistent in size, Mina stays accessible, decentralized, scalable, and keeps your data private from any device. All right, so more importantly though, who is Mina? And really, Mina is all of you on this call today and thousands more around the world. But I want to start this call with who is O1 Labs? So Mina actually all started about 4 years ago by O1 Labs two co-founders, Evan Shapiro and Isaac Meckler, when they created the first implementation of a consistent-sized blockchain. So a few months later, that team at O1 Labs began to grow to 4 people when they created Snarky, a programming language to verify computations. And then after the first testnet, the Mina community and the team at O1 Labs began to grow at an exponential rate. And by February of 2020, the first cohort of Genesis members were invited after only 2 testnet phases. And now we are in 2021, and Adversarial has finished, Mainnet has launched, and Mina has reached record numbers of participation. And Mina is also well on its way to launching its software development kit later on this year and next year. So we wouldn't have gotten this far without all of your participation. As you may know, Mina is known to have a very large, robust, diverse, and actually very, very friendly community ecosystem. Mina is actually made up of over 100,000 people across all social media platforms. And the core community roles in Mina include the Genesis founding members, the testnet users, the community moderators, technical community ambassadors, O1 Labs, of course. And it's also backed by over 40 investors and some of the biggest in the blockchain and crypto industry. So you can probably recognize some names here. I'll just select some, for your perusal, but there's Coinbase Ventures, Polychain Capital, Three Arrows Capital, and more. So please feel free to take a look at this slide if it interests you. It's also on the Mina Protocol website. Right. And of course, because of all of you, Mina has had the largest public testnet among its peer projects. In fact, it's actually even the largest proof of stake testnet outside of Ethereum 2.0. Pretty cool. So Mina also has users in over 100 countries communicating in over 16 different languages as well. Again, just another testament to how global the Mina community is. All right, so with that large community, the possibilities really are limitless, but next I'd like to talk about what can be possible on Mina and how. Right. So as you'll come to learn, Mina combines snarks with decentralized apps to create snaps. And they're similar to decentralized apps or dApps, but they are also fully verifiable, scalable, and keep your data private. All right, so essentially, snaps can bridge that private gateway between real world and crypto so that your personal data from the internet, such as, say, your credit score or your vote in an election, stay private and you stay in control. They also allow data to be easily moved on-chain without any additional integrations nor intermediaries, something that's just currently not possible on any other blockchain. And again, the possibilities are limitless. However, as you can see here, these are some of the things that snaps can unlock. So the first is they can privately access to internet services. They can also leverage real-world data from any website using permissionless web oracles. And it also has one private login capabilities so that you won't need to hand over your personal data every time that you create an account with a company. Think about how many times you do that in your life. So here is an article actually that focuses on those 3 use cases. Let me put it in the chat box right now, so that way you guys can read it. But I'll also go ahead and share this in an email to all of you later today, in case you don't want to read it right now. But basically, this bridging between real world and crypto just really ensures a secure and democratic future that we all deserve. So please do check it out because I know that we are definitely excited to see what's going to be built with Mina later on. All right, so the best part about this is going on to how to get involved. But before we get there, I'd like to know how you guys are doing. Am I speaking a little bit too fast? Do I need to slow down? Let me know in the chat box. And I'm also going to launch a little fun poll to see if you guys have been understanding what I've been saying. And if you don't get it right, no worries. This is just for me. All right. So yeah, I see private login is a necessity. Yes. And you guys can hear me loud and clear. Thanks for all the positive feedback. And the pace is great. Awesome. So the poll question is, what are the 3 Snap use cases that I mentioned just earlier? So is it that they have private access to internet services, permissionless web oracles, and minting NFTs, private access to internet services, permissionless web oracles, and 1 private internet login? And then is it 1 private internet login, web oracles with permissions, and private access to the internet? You guys take your guess there, and if you didn't get it, then I'll send this information actually again later on, so you'll have access to it to know better. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. About a little bit over half of you guys have answered, and that's okay. Okay, so 51% of you guys chose. So the first one, obviously all of these are, you can probably do anything on Mina, but the first one, no, I didn't mention NFTs. The second one, private access to internet services, permissionless web oracles, and 1 private login. This one is the correct one. Or is it? Oh my gosh, I'm actually a little lost here, but 1 private internet logins, web oracles with permissions, and yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm going to share the results really quickly so you guys can see them, and I'll make sure to speak a little bit clearer. Hey everyone. Okay, stop sharing. All right, moving on, everybody. We're going to go over some things on that are currently happening in the community and some ways that you can get involved. The first one being the Genesis Founding Member Program. So for those of you who don't know what this is, the Genesis program actually reserved up to 1,000 spots in the community for top community participants to help strengthen and secure the mainnet network. And each Genesis founding member is taking part in Mina as a blog producer, running a Snark worker, and just helping build the global community. And each received a distribution of 66,000 Mina tokens. They were chosen by participating in past testnets and competing against other node operators and validators, Snark workers, and community members on testnet leaderboards. And so there are actually currently 663 active Genesis founding members in about 60 countries around the world, just greatly contributing to that decentralization. All right, and as you can see here, these members are highly experienced, with about 60% of them having experience in writing code, 30% of them having experience in DApp applications, and others who just came here to learn, and now they're core community members. So this Genesis founding member program is now closed, but we do have plans to give out more grants in the future. So please do stay tuned to official channels to find out more about that. All right. The other program, which is currently onboarding, is the Prism Contributing Member Program. Drop something in the chat box if you are a PCM candidate. So the Prism contributing members were chosen based on those who showed that they were devoted to the project and made significant contributions in the last year, but did not receive a grant yet. So with this program, Mina will be doubling its grantee base to around 1,200 grantees and distributing up to 3.1 million tokens to the new Prism members. Alongside the top 25 of the most recent community leaderboard that happened, also the top 10% of non-grant recipients on the all-time testnet leaderboard, and the top 5% of the non-grant recipients on the community leaderboard are also eligible to apply for Prism token grants. So if you'd like to read more about this program, I'm going to also drop this in the link as a link in the chat box. But again, it'll also be shared in an email to you later today. All right. So the Mina community and its members are the core of our global decentralized network. And it's important to us that each contributing member has a positive experience, regardless of where they are based in the world and what languages they speak. So this is why the website offers 4 new languages: Chinese, Turkish, Russian, and Korean. And there are plans to be adding more languages soon. So there are also a growing number of community-led groups in different languages for different regional communities on Telegram, Twitter, as well as meetup groups in select regions from Nigeria, India, Germany, Ukraine, Arabic countries, etc. And if you're interested in becoming a community partner to help Mina expand into other languages, you can do so by applying on the form linked in this post here. All right, moving on. And again, with all of that being said, Mina has actually been on mainnet for more than 2 months now. This photo was our 1 month celebration photo. And for those of you new here, you're actually joining at a very exciting time to be in the community. So I encourage you all to become familiar with our technology, ask questions in our community, because there are a lot of helpful community members that you can go to for questions, including Genesis founding members, community moderators, QA task force members, core leaders. And you can follow them on Discord or Telegram and ask them about it and see how they got involved and how to become more well known. It's growing, like Ivan says in the chat box, it's growing every day. Yeah. And additionally, for the tech audience here, actually, Bug Bounty is still going on with no end date yet. So if you'd like to help us uncover vulnerabilities in the network and win some awesome rewards, you can read about it in this link in the chat box. So we're really excited about the things planned for the community now that Mina has launched. So if you're new, and please start getting familiar with the network and stay active in the community because the best is really yet to come. All right, so moving on, I'm just going to share some other quick news, which is the first is the token sale with CoinList, Mina's official partner, took place in April, on April 13th, and more than 40,000 people participated, and the sale sold out in under 4 hours. Oh gosh, what's happening here? Oh, I clicked on it. My bad, everybody. All right. And then I'd also like to share some links with you guys about our tokenomics, the Mina Foundation board members, and the Prism contributing members as well. Feel free to check those links out in the chat box. So you can also find these on the Mina protocol website. And again, I'll share these via email later on today. All right, and finally, we're almost there, I promise. I just want to quickly go over how to navigate the community on Discord specifically. So that way you know where to ask specific questions. So there are many different platforms of communication that Mina uses: Telegram, Reddit, Twitter, Discord. But Mina Protocol's Discord server is where a lot of the core of the activity and participation occurs. So here's a list of some of the different channels on our Discord. It's very organized. And the most important ones that you need to know is the announcements channel for any important updates that you must know regarding the network and the community. Mina Social to just introduce yourself to the community, get to know new people. The general section is where we will actually all be going to do the Q&A session after this call. As well as mentor nodes if you have any technical questions, need help troubleshooting, etc. There's also the Mina International section. And this is probably my favorite section on Discord because it's just so global. There's over 15 language channels on Discord, including like Chinese, Russian, Hindi, French, and many, many more. Español, yo también hablo español. And yeah, a lot. So feel free, if you don't speak English or it's not your native tongue, then please go over there and introduce yourself to Mina community members in your own language. So that way you can understand and get involved even more. Finally, if you have any questions about the delegation, there is the MF delegation channel. And we'll go over the scam alerts channel in the next slide. So, here I just want to go over, how to stay safe online, because there are a lot of false websites and communications out there. And we just want you and the community to stay safe. So for all communications, just follow these online safety best practices. Number 1, view the original communication, not a screenshot. Number 2, verify the communication channel to ensure it's official. Refer to pinned messages in official communication channels always. And use links directly from minaprotocol.com to navigate to official community channels. Just try not to rely on links sent to you by other people. Let me go ahead and share some of the official links in the chat box. Again, you'll see these all over Discord and Telegram and community moderators all the time, so that way you always are staying safe in the community. And please do help keep each other safe as well by reporting scams in the Scam Alerts channel on Discord. All right, so that's it. I told you we're almost done. On behalf of the O1 Labs team and the greater Mina community, we are really excited that you are all here, and I hope that you guys all learned something new today and take the next steps in participating in the community. Please do continue to help us to grow on Twitter, Telegram, Reddit, and more. And the next part of the event will be the question and answer session. So please go ahead and meet me in the general channel on Discord for any questions that you have, and myself and other community members will go ahead and help you answer those questions. I've dropped the link in the chat box to our Discord in case you're not a member there already. And one more thing, once you exit the call, you're going to see a link to a survey. Please let me know how you did in that survey. This is the final one, and we have some other plans, so feel free to let me know how we can improve. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I cannot wait to see you all in the community. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Pablos. Bye, Tim Smith. Bye, Nabil, Antoine, Emmanuel, Ziga, Matthias, Max, Alex, Tom, Barry. So many people. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys have a great Friday and an absolutely amazing weekend. We'll see you in the community over on Discord. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and comment your thoughts on the topic or what future videos you would like to watch. Hit the notification bell for more videos. Until next time, goodbye and stay safe.